Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at a Diablo style game called Torchlight 2. Played Torchlight, the first one, extensively for quite a while and did some videos on it, and got Torchlight 2 a while back. Unfortunately, thanks to Mists of Pandaria, didn't really get a whole lot of time to get going with Torchlight 2. Which is a shame because it is a pretty solid game. We're running around here with Sir Bollocks, the barely known engineer that I have. Now, a couple things that are a little bit different from Torchlight 2 and Torchlight 1 is you will see that the graphic style is pretty much the same. The pet that I have is a ferret. And some of the things you'll notice is that in Torchlight 2, you have weapons that can require up to 1 or 2 stats in order to use it. So for example, this particular helmet requires level 20 or 45 dexterity and 22 focus. 45 dexterity is pretty steep. But you can do it simply by level. Now I'm a level 9 and this is a level 20, so that certainly would take a while. This crossbow over here, 36 dexterity. There's a rare helmet, requires 50 focus, that's pretty high. Here's the claw. Now you'll notice on this claw, it'll tell you that if you kill 50 zombies, you will upgrade it. And I have a similar weapon over here in my one-handed set, the Judge's Hand. Kill 20 Sternbjorn to upgrade it. So that's some nifty stuff that they've got going here in the second Torchlight. As you can see, the scenery, the visual art style is still fairly the same. If we hit M, we can see where we're going here on the map. We'll take a look at the map again and we can see that I've got to get over there. And I've previously explored a little bit of this area. And it looks like we found a fishing hole over here, so you get to see what fishing looks like. Basically, you just click and you'll cast, and when this hits the right spot, you'll be able to pull up some fish. I did a little early. There we go. And what you can do with the fish is go to consumables, you can right click it, and now my ferret turned into a jackal. See, now for an engineer, basically firing your weapon through your regular attack will allow you to build up a charge, which is down here. And then for me, I can right click to hit a flame hammer, or I can summon my bot, or I can do a force field and protect myself. what will happen is if I have a charge built up, my right-click ability, which is the flame hammer, will have the extra little ripple effect to it. I've gone ahead and pulled out my little Healy bot, and there's his healing pulse. So we're going to go ahead and distribute some stats now. If I look at my inventory, that's going to be a ways away. That is a one-hander. My strength is looking pretty good right now. I'm just checking to see if there's anything within range of me dumping some points into dexterity. Okay, it looks like nothing's particularly close. So I'm going to go ahead and add about 2 points over there. Point in health and dump the rest into strength. Now if we take a look at S, which is your skill tree, you'll see here's what the Torchlight 2 skill tree looks like. And basically when you get a point, you can do several things with it, depending on what level you're at. Here I can go for a point in healing bot, I can pick up blast cannon, I can augment my force field, augment my flame hammer, or get seismic slam. Or down here, I can attack faster and have a chance to stun. I think I might pick up supercharge. That looked kind of interesting. Yeah, it looks like I found my quest item and defeated a champion over here. So now if we take a look at the map again, basically just going back to town will complete the quest. I'm going to go a slightly long way and explore some of what I haven't taken a look at yet. Also similar to the original Torchlight, your pet can be given items into his inventory, which will increase yours, and you can also send him into town to sell things. He's Scampy the Ferret, and he can have 2 tag slots and a collar. And you can see here, you've got your head, your chest, your pants, boots, 2 different weapon slots, head, neck, 2 rings. They move the rings up top, shoulder, belt, and gloves. Your resistances are over here. Consumables and spells. So now I've got my pet, I've got my little Healy bot, and I have a skeleton that I summoned from the spell. Torchlight 2, unlike the original Torchlight, can be played online, similar to the Diablo series. Or you can play it single player offline like we're doing now, which is very close to the original one.
What's your business here?
Ah, that's a lot of extra health for this level on that one. Ooh, interesting. Can go with the chest to increase my health, get a little bit of armor out of it, or go with these rare boots that will increase my damage and a little bit on my health. I think I'll go with the boots. And over here will be your shared stash and your regular stash.
Yes.
And if you go to a vendor, you can just shift and left click and you will sell the item. So far, I don't really know if you will be able to do the same thing with the sockets that you were able to do. Really? I had a pair of these already? Oh, that sucks. Well, let's compare. Little less health. We have physical armor and some dexterity, or just straight up damage and more health. I think I'll keep the ones that I have equipped. This one is 79 damage a second, and that one's 55. But that one's an epic, so I'm gonna hold on to that. That one's actually within range with just a little bit of focus. It's an interesting pair of gloves. See, this vendor will actually sell stuff for your pet. And since I am missing one tag on the pet, I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Also sells potions and your scrolls, typical identify and town portal, and a little bit of armor. And shift clicking will go ahead and automatically equip it. So there you go, there's a little bit of Torchlight 2. Probably be doing some more quest and action videos on this game as time permits. Currently been my top 3 games at the moment are of course Miss and Pandaria and Torchlight 2, a little bit on the side. It's more of a 4th game. My big games right now are MoP and Borderlands 2 and Blacklight. Blacklight has just been really been getting me addicted to it lately. Not exactly too sure why. I had basically been gone for about 3 months and just picked it up recently. The level cap had increased to 40 and I was 35, so I'm working my way back up to the level cap. And Borderlands 2, which pretty much have to play Borderlands 2 at least once a day because I enjoy it so much. Currently have a an Axton that's running around just a hair below 50. Having fun. Gonna get the DLC for it soon. Maybe even roll a Necromancer at some point. They look like they could be interesting. So, hope you enjoyed this little video on Torchlight 2. And if you haven't gotten it, I recommend it's worth a shot. It's about 20 bucks. And I haven't gotten any mods for it, but if it follows the first Torchlight, it's going to have a really good modding community. So check it out, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot.